upset. "I'm going to be late," he muttered. A huge engine rocketed by. Steaming pistons.
Starting off with the characters that I chose for this set, we of course had to have Gordon, the Big Blue Express engine. And then the other main character of this episode is going to be Spencer. And then along with Spencer, we are going to have not Spencer's coach. And I'm going to show a screenshot of the eBay situation if you are trying to buy Spencer's coach right now. So as you can see, it is absolutely brutal here on eBay. So I have settled for using one Express coach. It really is a shame because I wanted to do this set justice by having Spencer's coach, but it's just really difficult to get right now. That is what I have to work with. So moving on to the figures in this set, we have Sir Topham Hatt and then one Station Master, or it can really be whoever you want it to be. And as you can see, we have the new style Sir Topham Hatt, considering this is a Season 7 episode, so I thought it was fitting to use a newer version of Sir Topham Hatt.
Quiet.
And in this set, we have two trees over here, and then we also have another tree over here, and then we also have the classic windmill, which I thought would be very fitting for this set because we get a lot of countryside shots in this episode.
But he never stopped once to take on more water.
And then here we have the single stone tunnel, because I think in Season 7, this shot right here represents Henry's tunnel. Now we are going to talk about the inclusion of Wellsworth Station. So Wellsworth Station is actually seen in this episode. I believe Thomas and Gordon are stopped at Wellsworth Station when Spencer races by on his way to the party.
Gordon and Thomas were collecting passengers when Spencer raced through on his way to the party.
Now we all know the Duke and Duchess's party is supposed to be at Marin Station, but at this point in the Thomas Wooden Railway line when this episode was released, there was no Wooden Railway Marin Station, and so the station on this set is going to be Wellsworth Station. And to do this set justice, I feel like we need a much bigger set, or even a mega set, because this shot of Spencer leaving Knapford Station is just really heartbreaking to leave out of this set. But now it is time to get into the story itself. So after Gordon has a chat with Thomas, Gordon is stopped out on the main line to let Spencer pass through.
A huge engine rocketed by. Steaming pistons.
And that is where this siding comes into play. I feel like it was a necessity for this set to have a siding for Gordon to be diverted in to allow Spencer to pass through, because it's the first scene of where we see Spencer. And it's honestly the first scene of that we see Gordon almost feel threatened and absolutely shocked.
Steaming pistons! Who's that? Gordon soon found out.
And I have honestly seen this episode probably hundreds, if not 1,000 times in my lifetime already. And so I know this episode like the back of my hand. And it's a shame we can't have the yard meeting where we have James introducing Spencer.
This is Spencer. He's the fastest engine in the world. Huh.
And it's for sure a breath of fresh air to see Gordon almost pretty upset at the end of this scene of when Spencer races off, because we always see Gordon kind of arrogant in this series, and so Spencer is kind of a humbling factor for Gordon.
But secretly, Gordon was impressed. I'm the Duke and Duchess's private engine. I take them everywhere.
But then we come to the gorgeous countryside shots after Spencer has left Knapford Station. He passes through Henry's tunnel and passes the windmill, but of course is not going to fill up on water.
Don't forget the water. Who cares? He'll be in trouble soon, sighed Thomas.
So here we come to the viaduct, and this viaduct is going to represent Gordon's Hill for this set and episode. And like I said earlier, this episode really deserves a mega set because we could have Wellsworth Station, Knapford Station, Henry's Tunnel, the mountain tunnel to represent Gordon's Hill. We can even have a yard area to have the meeting of where Spencer is introduced by James. And then we could also even have Tipness Sheds to get Thomas and Gordon's interaction at the start of the episode.
Morning, Thomas. I look my best, and you know why? Why?
So I did what I could while making it a smaller set. So here's Gordon's Hill, and here's the scene of where Gordon gets to rescue Spencer.
I'll send Gordon. Yes, snapped Spencer. I must have a leaky tank.
But one thing is for sure, even though this set is smaller, I do love the design of it. I love that we have Wellsworth Station in the middle, and we have a line going underneath the hill. And we also have a nice switch, and we also have a siding. There's plenty of room for Gordon and Spencer to run around on this set. And so here we get Gordon arriving at the station.
See, said Gordon, we're right on time. Spencer was embarrassed.
And I always love seeing this scene as a kid. So here we have Gordon rescuing Spencer, arriving back at the station, and we get the Fat Controller congratulating Gordon. But then we also get the scene of Thomas and James almost seeing Spencer in a new light after seeing him rescued on Gordon's Hill by Gordon himself.
What do you think of Spencer now? Whispered Thomas. Too much puff and not enough steam.
But that is going to be it for today's custom story set. I had a lot of fun making this video, as I do with all of them. But this one was even more fun because I think Spencer is one of the top 3 coolest models and engines in the Thomas and Friends series. I think Murdoch is also up there in the top 3. I think season 7 had a lot of home runs with their episodes. And so having Spencer in a story set is always going to be a good thing.
Pah! Puffed Thomas.
And you may be asking, did I really do this episode justice with this story set? Well, that is for you guys to decide in the comment section below. So let me know if I did this story justice. Let me know what you think about this set down in the comment section below. And let me know what your favorite character from season 7 is, because I feel like mine's going to be Spencer, next to Murdoch and Arthur, of course. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
And he raced away. I was only trying to be useful, grunted Gordon.